So different people have different ways in which they tend to store their fat. Some people seem to end up with it on their thighs and hamstrings. Some people seem to end up more so on their butt. Some people on the sides here, and some people just seem to always end up with it in their belly. But regardless of what kind of person you are, there is no one way to focus on fat in one particular area of your body. There is no way to target fat. So now that we've got that out of the way, why don't we just focus on what we can do to improve our definition and help in that respect. So this is really a two-part thing. The first part really has to do with winning in the kitchen. With respect to definition, this would really start with a diet that would help you out. It'd be reduced calories, perhaps from what you're already doing. You'd be getting sufficient protein there's plenty of sources of lean protein you can look up. Plenty of water, plenty of greens, that kind of thing. Now, once you've set out different foods for yourself, the next step would really be planning. Planning when you're shopping, you're thinking ahead of those meals that you're going through the week, and the night before, you're thinking about what am I eating the next day. So that's really the only way to control that you're eating the right things during the day when there's so many unhealthy choices that are being thrown at us every day. And if you're having difficulty with that, I would invite you to consider a supplement. Now, given that we've already covered targeted fat loss very quickly at the start, I'd like to steer people away from spending time on the mat, especially doing sit-ups. If you really want to focus on things that'll help you maintain a healthy calorie deficit and help you lean out and get that definition, you really want to be focused on exercises which engage the whole body. The big muscle groups in your leg, your chest, your back. This could be in the form of strength training, it could be high-intensity circuit training, CrossFit. Most importantly, it's whatever you enjoy in that respect, and we'll be able to go back and do again and again and again. Now, for the most part, when you're doing these exercises, you'd be hitting your core anyways. So there's not necessarily a need to isolate your core doing exercises, say sit-ups, for example. But for those of you who are looking to have that extra part in your routine, I'd like to steer you away from sit-ups on the mat, and let's think back to basic strength training principles. So if you're doing high-intensity training, endurance, you're probably doing reps of about 12 to 15 reps. Strength, you'd probably be doing less of that, maybe 8, maybe less per set. But it seems like this is well known for every muscle group except abs, because as soon as it comes to abs, people view endless reps as being acceptable and will achieve the same goal. I would invite you to try and experiment. Find exercises that work for you, that would allow you to reach complete fatigue or fail, as they call it, at about 8 reps or 12, whatever you're comfortable with. You can find that it's much more less exhausting and much more effective than doing those sit-ups or those sit-up boot camps or whatever else is involved in there. And that's it. That's all I got.